All right. I'm trying to figure this thing out. So I'm not at my setup, obviously, guys. Currently traveling, but I'm trying to figure this out because it's not letting me like draw on TradingView or let me do anything here at all for some reason. Like I literally can't look at this shit. Does anybody know why this is doing this? Should I just restart TradingView? Why is this happening? I have no idea why it's doing this. There we go. It fixed itself. Okay. All right, folks. Let's see what we got. So I am gonna quickly just put this out. Yo, you guys, can you guys all hear me and see the screen? Yeah, right? You guys can all see me and hear the screen? Everybody's good with that? All right. I will put this out on. Okay. Oh, wait, I forgot to add the code thing. 1 second, guys. Let me add that onto the screen. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. All right. The mic, yeah, Loki, the mic probably sounds like trash. I'm not gonna lie, right, guys? Does the mic sound good? Probably not good, right? What the fuck, man? Okay, so let me tell you guys what I'm watching. So we have quite the move to the upside here in this Asia sesh. We are pushing up into this daily fair value gap, right? So that's going to be my target. That's at 22,021. So I would like to really, really long up into there. Um, I do want to see a pullback here into one of these 15-minute gaps. Ideally, this 15-minute gap right here. I would love to see a pullback into that, and then potentially grab some longs out of there. I think that's the best look. Yeah, if we can do that, I think that's like the best look here. Would love to see that. You miss me, bro? I missed you too, gang. I missed you too, brother. How about gold? Gold is just dumping. Gold should see these lows down here. That's what gold should be doing. Okay, I need to change these. I hate when I'm not at my setup, man. But you know what? It's for a good cause. It's for a good cause. Nope. 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 Yep. There we go. Oh wait, I did it the wrong way. All right, perfect. So I'm gonna be looking for this fair value gap, potentially long out of that fair value gap, and then that's pretty much it. Keeping it nice and simple. Is my webcam like? Is this like a good setup? I'm trying to think like, how could I set this up better? There's no light here. Hold on. Maybe that helped. Did that help? Not really. maybe I should move the camera there. I think that's my good side. Hold up. Oh shit. Yo, by the way, room tour. All right. Is that better? I feel like that's better, no? Is that better, guys? Okay. That might be better. Also, not sure if you guys are noticing, but there may be not as much of a lag anymore. What do you guys think? Is there much of a lag now? I think there's way less lag. Turn off the backlight. No, that might have cooked it. Bro, that cooked it, bro. Why'd you tell me to do that? All right. Okay. Yeah, gold, bro. I'm like low-key, I'm looking for the same thing on gold. I want to see. Okay, so on gold, let me go to the 4 hour. Yeah, we're going lower on gold for sure. Gold, the draw is going to be down here. Clear, very, very clear draw on gold. And then NQ, the draw is higher. So it kind of checks out. As far as an entry on gold, it's going to be a little tough just because, well, there's been no pullbacks here at all whatsoever. But if you guys know anything about trading, it's going to pull back as soon as you enter. So we got to be careful, right? Is that shit's literally going to pull back as soon as you enter. Trust me, bro. Oh, shit. I'm not showing the screen. Fuck, sorry. Here, let me pull it up. Here. Gold is down there as the target. This is going lower. But you see on the 15 minute, there's literally no entry. Like none. So it's kind of cooked. You're definitely going to have to wait. Yeah. Like, I would love to just enter on a 5 minute pullback, but I know as soon as I would enter that shit, it would just start going straight up. I had that happen to me, bro. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen. Literally, what's gonna happen. So, back to NQ we go. Because gold, I have gold up on the other chart that you guys can't see, so don't be alarmed. If gold gives me a setup here, like if gold pulls back a little bit, I will take the short. I think it's gonna chill out. Yo, cool is Dre. What's good, bro? Love the new chart color. What do you mean? This is the same color. I didn't change it. I did not change the chart color. We have vacation. I'm in the Hamptons right now. this. Do we wait for a price to hit C of FVG before waiting on a CSD? No, no, you don't have to wait for CSD. Wait, was that you that I had the whole thing going on with? I think that was you, Cool as Dre. Yeah, Cool as Dre. You gotta join the Discord and open a ticket so that I can give you your account that we were talking about. I owe you an account. The draw on NQ is much higher. Well, for now, it's going to be this gap, the daily gap. And then maybe pull back on daily gap and then, higher from there. But I would like to see all-time highs on NQ. I think that's what's up next for NQ. How's the weather? It's all right. It's not bad. It is a little chilly, to be honest. Did you fix the lag? The lag should be fixed, right? If there is a lag, it might just be a few seconds, but it should be like way, way better. It should be way better. Right? Somebody confirm. Like, you guys are probably hearing this within 10 seconds, I would say. Will you... On NQ, I'm looking for long, bro. Let's test it. Okay, let's test it, guys. Tell me when you guys, like, type as soon as you guys hear this. All right? As soon as you guys hear this, type W. Okay, that was like 5-6 seconds. Yeah, that was like 6 seconds. Okay. All right. That's not bad. That's a good delay. That's not like horrible. That's better than it was before. So there you go. Put on a digital clock with seconds so we can see. I don't know how to do that, gang. I'm not doing all that right now. That's doing way too much. We just know that there's like a 6-second delay. It's not bad. Gold. Oh, see? Yo, is this not what I just... Yo, I just told you guys, as soon as you enter, I was telling you at the bottom of that candle, I said, as soon as you enter, this shit's gonna pull back. What the fuck did it do? It pulled back. Who entered? Somebody entered, bro. Somebody got fucked on gold just now. Who was it? Fess up. Which one of you guys liquidated on gold just now, bro? 21,813. Oh, bro, what are you doing, bro? Hold that shit, gang. Hold that shit. Gotta hodl. If your entry's that low, you gotta hodl it. Boys, NQ's kind of doing the same thing, not pulling back, but I know as soon as somebody enters this shit, it's gonna pull back. So somebody go ahead and slap longs immediately. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta fix this. I gotta fix my trading view. One sec. Let me just quickly fucking actually, like, log in real quick. So nobody steals my shit. There we go. The FOMO is real. No, we're not buying gold. Why you look like you're in Syria? Bro, I got the Logitech webcam. It's not looking too good because you guys are used to like 4K fire ass camera, nice background, good lighting. I'm in, I mean, the room is fire, like the crib is fire, but the lighting is not doing justice right now. Market waiting for me to long. Literally what it's doing, bro. Indicator for the sessions. It's called Market Profile by Joshu. All right, can we pull back? Thank you very much. Would be really appreciated. We have another 15-minute gap being created up here too. Right there. So any one of these, if we can pull back, I'll be looking for a flow model long out of it, which, by the way, is all right here. I'll put that back up once we're actually looking for an entry. You guys should all, yo, how many of you guys all know flow model by now? Real quick, okay, give me the checklist for flow model, start to finish. The three entry confluences do not have to be in order, okay? Give me the entire checklist. First person to do it, free funded, go. All right, David won it. David won it. David won. David Peskett. Congrats, David Peskett. You have won the free account. The answer is what David said. Everybody was saying everything besides change in state of delivery. So higher time frame PD array, aligned time frame of that higher time frame PD array, right? A liquidity sweep, SMT, change in state of delivery. 5 things. Okay. I have it written down. There you go, bro. Damn, bro, me and David did it at the same time. No, you did not. You didn't. You're like way after. Should we expect NQATH? I don't know, bro. Do I look like a fucking genie? That is what I would be targeting. Yeah. All right, let's see which one of these pullbacks gives us the entry. We have a new 10 p.m. 4-hour candle here as well, so it's looking good. Yeah, David, open up a ticket in the Discord, gang. Open up a ticket in the Discord. Yeah, I'm on the MacBook, bro, because I'm not home, so MacBook it is. All right, we'll see which one of these gives us the buy model. We're looking for basically this 10 p.m. candle to manipulate. I do like the lower fair value gap, but if it bounces from this one, then that's fine as well. I am okay with that. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go grab a bottle of water. If this triggers, make sure you get in, okay? This is a good long. 1 second. Hold on. Let me mute before somebody like drops the hard R downstairs or some shit and everybody hears it. 1 sec. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm back. All right. We don't have a change in state here for a while. So we should either crack this low or we're going to have to take an inversion here and anticipate a change in state. How many people we got in the live right now? 222. Yo, there's 222 people and there's 2 of you guys that like the live. Yo, you guys are actually terrible human beings, bro. 2 people liked it. Bro, if everybody does not hit this like button right now, I'm going to crash out, bro. All right. All right, that's better. That's way better, all right? Everybody better like it up. Okay, gang. It's time for us to, like, fucking really lock in here. This account is at 15K. We need to make at least 5K, get to 20K tonight. If I don't do that, I'm a failure. Actual failure. No. The gold shorts didn't trigger because we didn't hit the we did not hit the 15-minute gap. So I didn't take that. Yeah, I'm on a live account. I'm on a personal account right now. You think we can still expand farther even after the move we just had? Yeah, I think so. I think this 10 p.m. can manipulate a little bit lower, and then we can distribute higher still. What time frame is your higher time frame candle on? 4 hour. It's on the 4 hour. Let me add that. Why is it on both sides? Top. Large. There we go. Better? Now you guys can see what time frame it is. What size on personal is a 15K account. I'm gonna be trying to take I'm gonna try to take 2 to 3 minis here on these accounts. India's about to open. Oh my god, we're cooked. What exactly is it that we're looking to manipulate into? So right here, we just pushed into this 15-minute gap. This is the first 15-minute gap. And then we have a lower 15-minute gap here too. I prefer the lower 15-minute gap, but we could see whichever one of these delivers the buy model is what I would take. Again, better look if we go into the lower one, but I would still take it off the higher one too if we can get it. So we'll see which one of these delivers. And then I would take it. Why do you use the 4 hour candle? Because we're trading the 4 hour PO3. Target if this trade happens is the daily fair value gap right up here. The start of that is 22,019. 22,019 is the target. Okay, we just made a new low here, so CISD level is going to go right there. Right, there's our CISD level at the current moment for this gap. Hopefully we deliver the lower one, but we'll see. No, I don't use Bookmap. Your model saved me, bro. Let's fucking go, bro. Hell yeah. The model is goated. I can't even lie to you. The model is goated. So we have a sweep here right now. I'm pretty sure we have SMT here as well. Somebody confirm if we have SMT here on the 1 minute. Actually, let me just do it, because I'm trying to watch golds as well. Yeah, we have SMT here right now. Do we? Yeah, we do. So SMT is with these lows. SMT is there. Sweep is here. All we need now is the change in state, which is going to get up there. And then I look for long. Stop loss at the SMT low. Target the daily fair value gap above. Comes out to a 8.7R trade. With 2 minis, $280. I might do 8 minis here and risk about $1,000. Okay, I'm gonna do 8 minis, risk about $1,000 here. I like the $1,000 risk mark for this account, so 8 minis is pretty good. What's 7 actually? 980. Okay. Yeah, I think 8 minis is a good amount. Shin in shorts. Yeah, that's never stopped me from fucking taking a long, brother. Wouldn't you like to see it manipulate a little lower first? I mean, we did get a manipulation leg into this 15-minute fair value gap. If the model triggers, I'm taking the trade. Even though, like I said earlier, I would like to see it manipulate into the lower 15-minute. Yes, I absolutely would love that. But if the model triggers here, I'm going to take the trade. $1,000 risk. Just like, for me, I'm sized comfortably here that even though I prefer the lower entry, I can enter here and be okay with losing that $1,000 and everything will be fine, right? Like, I'm not going to lose sleep over $1,000 loss. And I'm looking to make almost $10,000 here. That's solid. Okay, we have 8 seconds left. Let's see if we can get the closure, please. Let's get the closure above, and that's a closure, and I'm in.
Order filled.
Okay. Let's get it. 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 Can you show the daily FVG? Bro, just navigate over to your daily time frame on your chart and you will be able to see it. I promise you. I promise you, you're going to see it. What's your model? It is no. Here, let me pull up the checklist. This checklist here is my model. Thanos, what's good, baby? Gold or NQ, bro? This is NQ, gang. Come on, bro. You guys can't possibly be looking at the quotes on the right-hand side and see 21,000 and think gold, right? Like, no shot. My stop loss, you can also see my stop loss. You guys can see everything. You guys see all these things. This is NQ, not MNQ. TP is fair value gap, daily fair value gap. It's 22,019. This is the 1 minute time frame here. I've been using 3 lots during NY and 10 to 20 lots during Asian. Will Apex deny my payout, or do I still have a chance of approval? You'll be fine. Lot size doesn't matter for your payout. It depends on how much you make or lose, not lot size. Imagine I have 0 experience. Can you explain your trade checklist for me, please? No. I can't. Not if you have 0 experience. You would have to go through and like watch the rest of my YouTube videos and get a baseline level of knowledge, and then I could explain to you the checklist. But if these look like, if you don't understand a single word on that checklist, that means you need to go watch the rest of my videos first and foremost. Did you buy or sell, bro? Are we serious, or like we cannot be dead ass, right? What are you comparing NQ to in order to achieve SMT? ES. ES is the correlated asset. I came a long way because I know what that whole checklist means. Hell yeah, bro. Good. You better know what that whole checklist means. Yeah, use SMT on gold, yes. SMT is with silver on gold. What level is your TP? 22,019, guys. 22,019. How's the house looking? Yo, the house is fire. If you guys want to see the entire crib, I did like a whole little tour on TikTok. My TikTok is Keyflow Trades. I posted on there. But I got like a little tour, little MTV Cribs tour on there. It's fucking fire though. House is sick. Let's pump. Yeah, let's get some Drake candles in, please. Somebody call Champagne Poppy. Where are my mods, by the way? Where's Violin? He was supposed to create a playlist for us. Where the hell did he go? I know Manpreet is here, but where the hell is Violin? Who allowed him to take off? Bro, I swear to God, there's no daily FVG on my chart. Yo, Monkey, if I go onto the daily time frame right now and I show you the daily FVG, you gotta cash at me $100. Can we make that deal? And then I'll go on and I'll show you, all right? I'll make you that deal. Yo.
Why is your my stop loss?
Huh?
Why is your take profit my stop loss?
My take profit is like way far ahead. I don't know why you have a stop loss that wide.
I have a stop loss 36 ticks. I have it at the high we just put in.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna take that high.
After we dump down a little bit.
Unfortunately, like, we're probably not gonna dump down, bro. I hate to break that to you.
Yo, unfortunately, I'm gonna come up there and beat your ass if you're in longs.
Yeah, bro. I'm in longs. I'm in longs right now. 8 minis. I wish you would. I wish you would.
Alright, dude. I'm on my way.
All right, bet. Peace. The Friday EID bear is live. What happened to you coming back Friday? Wait, what are you talking about? The hell? Saw that FVG / wick target this morning pre-market. Just took a lot to get there. Which one?
Well.
Yeah.
Bro, you can't keep doing this to yourself. Ow. You got socks off. Close the position, close the position, close the position, close the position. Ah!
Stop. Hold on, bro. I'm locked in.
Wait, same.
Ow, bro. My shoulder just... you just hurt my shoulder, you fucking fat shit. Fuck. Ow.
I heard it. You literally grabbed onto me and started slipping.
Bro, that fucking hurt, bro. What the fuck is
Yo,
wrong
put
with
your
you?
shit on charge. Oh, it's good.
It's on charge, bro.
Let me see the chart.
It's going up, bro.
Go to the 15 min, bro.
Like, what do you want me to see on the 15 min, bro? The 15 min's going up too, bro. It's going up, as you could see. Sorry, bro. You're probably gonna get chopped cheesed. Like, I hate to be that guy, but
Why are you long?
Why? The flow model has shown up.
The flow model?
Yeah.
We had SMT at the highs too.
I know.
And then look at the monthly.
Did you just tell me to go to the monthly?
Just look at it. Draw out the 50% of last month's wick.
Yeah.
We're at the monthly CE. I know it's fucking huge, whatever the case. And we also had SMT at the highs right at the CE. And that's a daily gap.
Yeah, no, daily gap is not there yet. Daily gap is up here. That's what I'm targeting. I'm targeting the daily gap.
Oh, someone's red. Someone's red. I honestly should be rooting for you. You have 8 times my size.
No, it's fine. Be alright.
I hope someone from my stream came in and saw that I stand on business, man. I'm a type of guy to stand on business. One man army against 50. Yo, this is sick. Is this where you're sleeping?
No.
Alright. I'm gonna go back to my stream.
Alright.
Hey.
What?
One love.
Somebody said they're from your stream.
Oh, who was it? I probably recognize him.
Anay Patel.
Oh, yeah, bro. I know that guy.
Why you always need him interrupting the stream? What are you talking about? I didn't call him up here. There's a 30-day series in your YouTube channel. There's only 10 days because I haven't finished it yet. The rest of the videos I'm still working on. All right, this 15-minute went nicely green to red. So we shall see exactly what this thing does. But it went super nice green to a little bit red here. We'll see if it gets some continuation or not. I need to adjust this to where I got my entry at. All right. Yeah, he did. He did give me bad juju, right? ES actually low-key looks better for longs just because we don't have a top wick on ES at all. Like at some point, this is going to expand higher. Like for sure it will. Either this is going to stop me out and then go to the lower fair value gap and then I get a buy model there, or it's going to do it from this one. One of the two is going to happen here. But it is going to go higher. Bias for this session is more upside. Imagine everybody should understand the checklist. I mean, it's like kind of like baseline stuff. It's pretty simple. YM. I don't really trade YM, bro. Lower one in discount, more attractive. Yeah, not even that. It's just like it would be a nicer, more proper manipulation leg than the first one, right? It's not like the greatest manipulation leg. I took the trade just because the setup showed up, and if the setup shows up, I take the trade if my higher time frame bias aligns with the setup, right? In this case, my higher time frame bias is long. Long setup showed up, so I took the trade. But before I took this trade, I did mention how the lower fair value gap is a little bit more attractive to me, and I would prefer the trade out of the lower fair value gap. I'm just okay with taking $1,000 hit here and then longing the lower one, because whatever I do, whenever I get into the trade, if I have $1,000 of risk, I'm looking to make about $9,000 minimum. This trade here, I have a 6.3 R. I'm risking $1,000 and I'm looking to make about 9 grand on this trade. Like, I'm gonna show you guys. 8 is gonna make 9,400, right? So checks out. And I'd be looking to do the same thing from the lower gap. So I would have to take 10 losses in a row for me to like break even on one trade essentially here, which is why I'm fine with taking the long here, even though it's not as attractive to me basically. Lots of buy orders coming. I don't use Bookmap, so somebody that uses Bookmap, let me know if the buy orders are coming or not. I'm not a Bookmap kind of fella. Why is my daily FVG at 050? Make sure you have the BADJ on. If you have BADJ on, you'll be good. That adjusts for the current contract. Sway, bro. Sway. What time frame you base your CSD off of? So this one is a 15-minute fair value gap, so 1 minute CSDs, whatever the aligned time frame is.
Stop filled.
Why did that stop me out like 2 contracts and not the others?
Stop filled.
All right, I took that off there for $1,000 L. Setup was there, good setup. I'm gonna look for the lower long from down here, and 60, yeah, from the lower long from the lower 15-minute gap. Yo, don't come in here like trying to yo, like what are you doing? No, my stream genuinely does not fuck with you at all whatsoever.
Bro, it's okay, bro. I came to give you a hug, bro.
Oh, okay.
I honestly just wanted. I felt bad for you, bro, because you have so much stuff.
Bro, why do you feel? It's fine, bro. It's okay.
No, dude. You
It's
want water,
fine.
bro? I'll get you water.
I have water right here, bro. It's okay.
All right, dude. Give you a little shoulder massage so you
All
feel
right.
better.
Yeah, my shoulder is actually fucked up.
Nah, I got you, bro. I got you. I'm here for you, man.
Cool for you and your account, but for prop traders who have an average of $2K to $1,000 is 50% of their allowance, bro. Okay, then don't fucking risk $1,000 on the trade, bro. Very simple, right? Like, why do you need to risk the $1,000, bro? Are you still in the army? I'm from Titans. Yeah, I am. Yup, same strategy. Strategy has not changed, bro. Strategy has not changed. Why does this still show? Oh, okay, there we go. For some reason, if I don't have my tab open, my NinjaTrader tab, it doesn't update. On the stream, it doesn't update. Do you think the daily candle is manipulated low enough? Yeah. I mean, we did get through that. We cracked the highs. So, yeah. Like, at this point, I would be looking for a continuation. Unless it goes into the daily gap. I would expect, like, the way this looks so far, Loki, I would expect CPI, which is Wednesday, I would expect CPI to dump off of this fair value gap. The daily fair value gap. That's like the best look right now. All right, we're almost in the lower 15-minute here, so we'll watch for another buy model in there. I like this 930 level a lot. 930 here off of my other entry model. This 930 level looks good. Draw a horizontal line there. I like that. That's a solid look. Could you expand on risk management and when to risk 8 minis on a live personal account? Okay. This account I started 10K. When did I start it? Last week. One of the days last week I started at 10K. I ended up taking it to 21. I took a $3,000 withdrawal, and then I lost a little bit, but I took a $3,000 withdrawal. So now I have like a decent amount of size and profits, so I can basically like risk a decent amount with this account per trade and be completely fine. Here for buy model show for me. Yeah, I'm waiting for buy model to show. Who said anyone risked that much except for the host? He said he was cool with losing 1K. Yeah. Luke. Yo, are we getting on Discord, Luke, or like what's the haps? What's the haps? All right, we're almost there. We're getting pretty close now. I'm gonna watch that level, and then I like this 937 level too. I'm gonna watch 937.75. Both solid looking levels here. See if we can put the low in with one of those. So is the SMT in your model just an extra confluence, or is it needed? It is needed. Everything on that checklist is needed. What made the market pop like that? Bro, honestly, I don't know, gang. I was just watching it and it fucking ripped. Really don't know how. You risk 10% of trade normally on your live, sometimes more, but yeah. I want to know what your profitability has been over the years with this strategy. Pretty good, bro. Like I don't ever like give numbers like that. If anything, I would suggest, like I would actually encourage you to go and backtest this exact model and find out like the numbers on your own, because there is some discretion involved with this strategy. It's not, I tried to make it as mechanical as humanly possible, but pretty much with like majority of systems, you do need some sort of discretion when it comes to like bias and stuff. Usually it has to do with bias. So my discretion is going to be different from yours, right? As somebody who might just be a beginner or a novice or whatever you might be. So that is why I would backtest it myself if I was you, and then see how it goes. Do you have to make an account for that funded? What do you mean? No, you don't have to. I'll just send you the money for it. We just swept the high liquidities. Now just inverted FVG. Why not looking for short? Well, we have not inverted any FVG here so far on a higher time frame, and this 4 hour needs to go higher. So, like, this is a clear like bull flag. If you're one of those people who uses patterns and stuff, this is what we call a bull flag, ladies and gentlemen. When do you recommend going heavy on funded? Once you have enough buffer to where if you take a loss, like a heavy loss, you'll still be fine. Can you give me $30 to get a funded eval, please? No. Nice volume for Asia, bro. This model and then a secret model that I don't give out. Do you use fib for OTE? Yeah, for OTE, yeah, you have to. Would you take this CISD? No, bro. Why would we take this? It hasn't pulled into the gap. I want a long, bro. Trust me, we're gonna get the long. Just chill. All right. Wait for the fair value gap. Is it the Powell model that SHIB uses? First of all, Shinobi uses my secret model, and it has nothing to do with Powell or Powell's model at all. Can you show fib settings? It's just OTE, bro. I don't even have it saved, I don't think. Not even to your mentorship students. Nobody has gotten it so far. And maybe like soon, once I kind of dial it down, I'll start sharing it. But right now, I am not going to share it. What advice would you give to a break-even trader? Break-even trader? I mean, you're already doing better than most people if you're a break-even trader. Like, most people are losing traders, right? You're a break-even trader. So, you're doing better than other people. You just don't really feel like it because you're not going anywhere. In reality, if you're somebody that is learning a lot or learning at all, period, from the market, then you are in a very good position because you're learning for free. So if I was you as a break-even trader, I would literally just continue trading continue doing whatever you're doing. You might need to just fix your psychology a little bit, or like tweak your psychology a little bit, tweak your model a little bit, whatever you're trading, and just keep small size and hold that small size, right? Like don't size up, don't do anything. It's most likely psychology related, the fact that you're break even, right? Because at this late of a point in your career, you probably know how to chart, you probably know what you're doing, like charting wise, all that shit. So it's going to come down to psychology. So the way you fix your psychology is by using small size to get over, like the money aspect of your trading. Once you do that, that's it. Oh, the long bull. What's good? The long bull. Does your secret model include volume profile slash order flow? No. It could, but it doesn't. You have another secret model. No, bro. It's just a little model that like a lower time frame model that I've been working on to kind of bottom and top tick. I don't use it all that often, but when I do, it eats. In your Discord, your private message is coming from name Keyflow. Is that you or a bot? What do you think, bro? Do you think I PM'd you on Discord and asked you for money or how your trading was going? Do you think I did that? Come on, gang. Do you think you're more profitable trading Asia or New York on a normal month? Not this dog shit PA we've been having. New York, bro. I rarely ever trade Asia. This is not really something I do. Normally, I'm asleep by like midnight at the latest. These Asia streams, obviously, we've been staying up like way, way later. We've been streaming till like 1, 2 a.m. So, you know, the only reason why I've transitioned into some more Asia trades is because of the pure fact that New York has been trash. So, in order to adapt to that, I have transitioned and taken a little bit more on the Asia session. However, all in all, New York is and will continue to be, the better session over a long period of time. Yeah, I mean, bro, it's Asia. You guys got to understand it's Asia. People are like, oh, price keeps stalling. Price is not doing this and that. It's Asia, man. It's not meant to move a lot. Trading Asia will help with patience. Yeah, if anything will help with patience, it's trading into fucking Asia. Or trading Asia, sorry. The news is bullish on US China. Dude, this is gonna go up. Like I'm telling you guys right now, it's gonna fly. It's just a matter of like, do I get an entry before it does that or not? Because this one got stopped. So now we need an entry here. I think we go up till Wednesday. Wednesday CPI drop, and then daily fair value gap, potentially a drop on Wednesday. But I think for us to reject before Wednesday is very unlikely. What do you do on days where you take a loss and feel like going on a tilt? I've never actually gone on a tilt in a while, but I feel terrible those days and have no clue of what to do. So I was just talking to somebody about this that I'm with right now because he went on tilt and blew his funded after it was like $4,000 in profit and he was about to get a payout and everything. Me personally, and it's going to take a while to get to the point where you can comfortably do this, but me personally, what I do is I literally just hop off the charts. So if I feel myself going on tilt, if, let's just say, for example, I'm late to the market, right? I woke up late, whatever the case might be, and I saw the move happen, and I'm getting a lot of FOMO because I missed out on the move. Obviously, I might go on a little bit of tilt and try to catch that move or make up for what I missed. Um, if I feel like you can consciously feel yourself in that mindset, right? Like if I feel that, I will literally close out a trading view. If I'm at home, I will leave my house so I don't have to sit there on the charts, or I'll like actively start doing some shit. Um, and I will not open the trading view app at all. That's number one. Number two, what you could do is you could just log out of your account, log into paper trading. So if you really feel the need to like press a bunch of buttons, you can do it on paper and it's fine, no harm, no foul. Obviously, if you're on Top Step X, you have the option to lock out. So if you feel yourself tilting, lock out. There's like different little things that you could do, bro. It's different for everybody. For me, like now I'm at a point where I can actively feel myself going on tilt, and I would literally just hop off the charts because I've worked entirely too hard to make the money that I have for me to just go on tilt and get emotional and blow it all in one day or one trade, right? That's how you got to think, right? You've worked how long for this money? You worked every day, hours and hours, every single day, sitting here in front of this screen, right? Let's say you worked for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, every single day, waking up, dedicated, grinding, and then you're gonna let one fucking day just take that all from you because you wanted to be emotional. That like if you can't control yourself in there, you're not gonna be able to control yourself with anything in life. You're just gonna be an undisciplined human being. So these are just things that like if you can fix these things outwardly, it will automatically translate into your trading. If you can become a disciplined person in life, then you will be disciplined in trading. And it's just little things, bro. It's like smaller things, like I guess I don't know, just being disciplined, bro, like fucking making your bed in the morning or something. I don't know. I couldn't tell you how many people in this chat probably wake up and roll out of bed and just get to the setup that don't make their bed, don't do shit. And then they question why they take losses, bro. Like you kind of like what's gonna happen, bro? You know what I mean? What do you think? What do you think is gonna happen, bro? It says Apex 90% off. Is that true? 90% off right now? I don't think so. I think it's 71%. 71% right now. Oh, it's 80%? It's 80%. Yeah, sorry. My bio is like reused from one of my old ones because I'm not at my setup. So it's just reused bio. But it's 80% right now apparently. 80% off using code KEY. Make sure you guys use code KEY. Otherwise, the statistics are that if you do not use code KEY, chances are you're not going to get to the funded portion. And if you do somehow, by some miracle, make it to the funded portion, you're not going to get an eval. So got to use code KEY. I have one $15 Bullnox, whatever, however you say that, account that I use when I feel like I want to go on tilt. I log out of my good accounts and go on tilt account. Not a bad idea, bro. Not like genuinely not a bad idea. You can buy like a bullshit account and just use that whenever you feel like going on tilt, bro. Not shabby. W. Use code KEY or you won't pass the eval. W. That is true. What's your profit split with your eval code? Not the feds, just curious. It is 15%, I think. 15%. Will you ever do Top Step codes? Yeah, Top Step doesn't like offer any codes or like anything like that. If they did, it's a good firm. Why Apex? I heard thing of them. Apex is a good firm. 30-year trader here. That's a good idea. A trash account for your trash. Yeah, that is a very good idea. Just buy like some bullshit account. Doesn't have to be much. Like you can buy like an Apex 25K account. How much is that? I think it's like $10, $15. It can't be more than that. 25K account. And then you can just go bullshit on that whenever you feel the need to, like, you know, kind of let it out, whatever. But I still think, I still do think, it's not like, that's not really fixing the problem. That's kind of putting a band-aid on it, right? So if you genuinely want to fix the problem, you got to find the root of it and then, you know, like target that. This is just a band-aid to kind of fix the problem temporarily, but it may pop up again still, you know, like it's still an issue, it's still a problem. Just kind of found a way to like deviate it. I'm new to trading. I made 2K in like 10 minutes trading SPX options, then got wrecked very next day. Yeah, that checks out. That does check out. Or you could buy a paper account for free. I mean, yeah, or that. Oh, Violent, send it to me. Send me the playlist. Did we see your entry model here already? Yes. My entry model did pop up here. I did take a small loss on that. Actually, small is subjective, but I took $1,500 loss on that earlier, and now I was waiting for this 15-minute fair value gap, like this 930s, 940s area to get tapped, and potential buy model out of there. That would have been a little bit better. What's up with the background? What do you mean? You stopped trading gold this week? No, I didn't really see the setup on gold. It wasn't there. After the loss, it tapped into 30-minute, then buy model on 1 minute formed. I don't use the 30-minute. If you do use the 30-minute, you would have to use 3-minute as the aligned time frame, and that's not really something I've done or do. Spy calls. Can't do calls right now, brother. If that's what you're asking. Please, before you don't want to come live on YT, post on YT or Twitter. I wasn't live yesterday, and I posted it in the free Discord that I wouldn't be live. Yo, can you guys hear the background? Can you hear like the conversations going on in the background? I hope not. Yeah, I'm looking for entries here. I wanted it lower though. I needed it in like 940, 937-ish. But it looks like it might deliver from here now without like giving me that. This is a strong candle here, especially if this closes up here in the next 5 minutes. It's a strong looking candle. Very, very strong. And we inversed both of these 5-minute gaps. I mean, it could be worth a shot. This is not my entry model, but it could be worth a shot. I might try it if it pulls back a little bit on like super small size. I'm talking like 2 minis maybe. 2 minis, yeah. Two minis max. I wouldn't try it with much here. Where'd you learn align time frames? It's just an ICT concept. Butters! Oh my god. What the hell? What an absolute throwback. Butters, how you doing, bro? Yo, how are all these people, like, just joining the live, bro? Like, everybody decides to pull up to the live the one day that I'm trading from, like, the shitty setup and not from home. The fuck are we doing, bro? Did YouTube decide to push my live to everybody the second I, like, was not home? Butter's been MIA on Twitter. Bro, Butter's been MIA everywhere for, like, a very long time. Butters has not been relevant for, like, I think 4 years or some crazy shit like that. He needs to really lock in, bro. He needs to really lock the fuck in. After submitting a ticket, how long does it take to get it? I'll get it. I'll get to you. Everybody who needs an account, I'll get to you guys tonight. Yo, Butters, what is your TikTok? I didn't even know you're a TikToker now, bro. Anything but trading, huh? Can you check gold? No, I'm watching NQ right now. Does your WAP have everything when it comes to your setups and strategy? Yeah. I mean, even my YouTube does. Fucking WAP and Discord is mostly for the community and to watch me just trade live every day, basically, for New York. I thought you went TikTok for a while. I'm still on TikTok. Sway. What you mean? How do I apply for an account from you? You don't apply for an account, bro. It's just like I just do random giveaways. Like I'll ask a question, and if you answer correctly, you'll win it. Butters 4K. Hold on, let me go on it. Let me see. You guys see that 5-minute gap? Putting in no type of work right now? That's why I'm waiting, bruv. That's why I'm waiting. Butters 4K. Hold up. I'm on it.
Long here. I am in a long, guys. Watching for expansion to the upside. 5-minute post above this right gap. Trade back to the 5-minute OB here. 1 minute, we get a small rate here, previous low. I'm watching for this high to get taken. This is my first target. The next one will be this. So those are 2 targets right there. There's points. First was just ran.
Who are you talking to, or are you just talking to yourself? Yo, also put up the dollar amount on the screen. It'll do better. What indicator to show the larger time frame candle on the side? It's HTF or ICT HTF candle. See this 5-minute gap? Chop cheese, bro. That's why I'm waiting for the 15. Yeah, it looks better from the 15. No. Here, Butters. I was on my other account. Wait, hold up. I was on my other account. Butters Jorge. Yo, if it doesn't say follow back, I'm not following you, gang. Bro, don't even follow me, bro. Have you taken any trades yet? Yeah, I took one trade. You don't include the volume imbalance for the... No. I mean, you can, but I didn't. Not in this example here, at least. Where we can get free account. Bro, I just said, like, I'll just ask a fucking random question, and if you answer it correctly, then I'll give you an account, bro. Like, what you mean, gang? I'm getting music, snow. Oh, yo, send it to me. Send it to me, Violin. Send me the link. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna set it up here because this shit, like, I don't know how it's gonna work. It doesn't even show in my sources, like the audio. Did you trade this morning? Yes. Yeah, I did. I totally forgot. I thought that was yesterday. Through some crazy grapevine, Keyflow put me and my bro onto all the Discord traders, ICT community on Twitter. Met Rippy through him, then shit kind of took off crazy. That's lit. I didn't even know that, Sway. Yeah, Sway, I hope you've been doing well, bro. Hope you've been killing it. Should I just send the playlist? Just send it here, bro. Just send it here. I'll play it, and then you let me know if you guys hear it or not. All right, Butters, how we going, bro? All right, let's see if this works.
We can make you believe we know what we're doing, when in fact, we do not. Oops, I have no idea what these buttons do.
Can you guys hear this? Can you guys, are you guys able to hear that or no? Yo, I can't tell if it's loud for you guys or not, though. Is it loud or what? Like, I can't fucking tell. Okay, what about now? Is it too loud? Or is it, like, good? I just need it as, like, background. Oh, shit, hold up. I'm fucking around too much, bro. 15-minute gap hit. Alright, let me look for buy model in here now. We got nasty SMT here with ES as well. ES is way, way above, bro. Like wicked SMT right now. And ES equal highs too. Solid, solid, solid. Okay, let's see. Okay, hold on. Let me lower it even more. Okay, maybe that's good. Is that better? Nope, not solid. What do you mean? Why is it not solid? Is it too loud or something for you, Dean? Dean of displacement? Ask a question for a funded king? Bro. Yo, you guys, bro. Come on. Alright, we got a change in state right here. Swept these lows. Also, inversion gets created here too. And we have some fucking gnarly SMT, bro. Like crazy ass SMT right now. I think this is the start of the fair value gap. I'll wait to draw out the SMT, but we have it here. There's that 37 level. That was like the first level that I was watching right there. And then the second level was the 30 level. Both of them pretty solid looking levels. Would you take these longs even with equal lows below on ES? So ES has equal lows, but it also has equal highs, right? So equal lows and equal highs, especially on ES, mean absolutely fucking nothing. Mean nothing, bro. What are the two drawn levels? Just two levels that I have my eyes on. Two levels that I like. Alright. See if we can get a nice push at some point here. Change in state level is the same, hasn't changed yet until we form some more structure. I'm not watching gold right now. Only watching NQ because the setup might execute. Not interested in 1 hour, 5 minute play. Same thing. But you can drop down to a 15 to like kind of condense it here. The 5 minute change in state's gonna happen all, well, actually it's the same level, matter of fact. Yeah, same level. So the level is the exact same. Change in state's gonna happen at the same time. Do you use mitigated PDAs, and what would you consider mitigated? No, I don't use mitigated typically, and I would consider mitigated if we already got a buy or sell model from that pity array. That to me is mitigated. I wouldn't use that. London tonight most likely is going to be a pretty clean session. Cleaner than New York for sure, just because tomorrow's Tuesday. It's the day before CPI. Don't expect it to be anything crazy. Bro, you look like Ralph's brother. Why do you know what Ralph's brother looks like, first of all? What song is this? I don't know, bro. This is not my playlist. It's Violins. This is Violins playlist he created for the stream. Shout out to Violin for making this long-ass playlist, bro. Nah, I mean, like, you, Ralph, you look like he could be his brother. Yeah, Ralph is my brother, bro. We are brothers. I think this will retrace all the way back to N-Dog. The hackers at my top set blew my 150k accounts. Yo, you might have to reach out to Topset and be like, yo, they blew my accounts. I tell them I was supposed to get a 25k payout on each account, and the hackers blew them. Yoki, yo, what's good? I disputed mine. Who actually like got screwed over on that, bro? Did any of you guys actually like actually lose money on that, or what? Who actually went and reset their passwords and got screwed over? Because apparently somebody said that they like lost 80 grand or some shit, like got charged to their PayPal, something like that. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I don't think like I don't know anybody personally that lost any money. Thank God I was too lazy to do it. Yeah, me too. I didn't do it, bro. I did not do it. Yo, Key, am I able to refund lifetime Discord, please, bro? What? When did you buy it? I haven't had lifetime open in a while, bro, so I don't know when you bought that. Was the change password thing fake? At this point, like, I don't even know, bro. March? So you're asking me 3 months later for a refund, bro? Are you okay? What? March or April? Bro. Are you in like a shitty situation or something? Like what the fuck? Why do you urgently need a refund after 3 months, bro? I don't give refunds out after 3 fucking months, bro. It's kind of wild. It's kind of a crazy time. What are you waiting for when it comes to your entry? The checklist on the bottom right. SMT's there on a smaller time frame, on a lower time frame. It's there. Yo, Murder. Open a ticket in the Discord, bro, and tell me what's going on with you. And I'll let you know what I can do for you. Bro, dude can be lying. Could be. So anytime price hit a period, you look for a sell or buy model. We don't necessarily need to wait for 6 a.m., 10 a.m., 2 p.m. No, you do need to wait for 6 a.m., 10 a.m., 2 p.m. Like, it, whatever you, whatever you're trading needs to be, like, the narrative needs to be around the 4-hour candle. Always. Bro stole the content, now gonna give it for free. I don't think you can steal my content. It's on WAP, so like, you know, all these people that get their courses leaked, I don't believe you can get mine leaked, to be honest. Big char reference? Where? Oh, the narrative. Fucking Charlie.
Yo, you still alive?
Yeah.
I got you some fried Oreos.
Huh?
No, you had a sweet tooth, bro, and because I felt so bad for your loss, bro, I decided to get you one, bro.
What is it?
It's fried Oreos.
Like deep fried? Where are they from?
Someplace nearby.
Where did you spawn these in from?
I DoorDashed it.
Wait, what did you get? What did you get?
I got a sandwich.
Sando?
This high comfy?
It's off the 5 minute.
Are you over 500 viewers yet? I sent my people to you.
I don't know. I haven't checked my viewers in a while. It's off this.
Oh my god, it was fire.
What is? Right here. Well, actually, I like prematured right there, and then this is a good one because that's the CE of this 15 minute or 5 minute.
You got filled on it? They waited. So that's a one tick higher.
Yeah. Is that what you've been doing?
Yeah. Bro, Loki, you should hop in the Discord with like Tig, all these guys, bro. They're really helpful.
I'm in it.
Yeah, but you never join the voice chats. They're mad chill.
You joined the voice chats at fucking 3 a.m., bro. I'm asleep.
They're on right now.
I was looking in the voice channel. Nobody was in.
Right now?
No, I don't know about right now, but earlier.
I tagged you to join during stream.
Some things belong on the big screen.
Where's Big Charlie? I don't fucking know.
Probably getting his chest hairs tickled by his girlfriend.
I'm not the Discord. How do I join? So first link in my bio. When's indicator coming out? I don't know, bro. I gotta wait for Josh from 2 Degrees to like develop it and everything. He gave me a 3-month time frame, and that was like, how long ago was that when we went to Florida? A month? It was about a month ago. So, y'all make me hungry. Yo, gang. Deep fried Oreo, gang.
You know Scarface's indicator flopped? They got rid of it.
No, what is flop though? Like, what is flop?
Like, they're done. They don't sell it anymore.
Why?
The guy who made it didn't consult me and you. Mina, whatever his name was. Wanted more money. Took the indicator off. People didn't like the indicator. At home, I'm like, yo, should have went with Josh.
Josh would have been better for him to make the indicator from Josh too.
Yeah.
He could have just paid Josh for the code too, like 20K. Yo, do you want this last one or is it mine?
It's yours, bro.
Bet, my heart. Appreciate it, my heart.
You're welcome, my heart.
Yo, would you do the biggest favor in the world for me?
Depends. Wait, how am I gonna bring it in?
Just bring it in, bro. Alright, boys. The change in state level has not changed here. Let me just make sure we got SMT. ES 1 minute chart looks like such ass. I don't even want to be on it. Yeah, so we have SMT this low here. Alright. Let's see. That works. Why hasn't the CISD changed? Because this is the series of candles down closes that made the low. Now, if we make a new low here, right? If this goes and makes a new low, then CISD changes. Sorry, bro, I got cut out, but is a 50K personal big enough to risk 10 minis with an average 15-point SL? 10 minis, 15-point SL. What does that calculate to in dollars? That's $3,100. For a 50K, yeah. Yeah, that's way good. That's very good for a 50K account. And he said personal, not prop, by the way, for anybody who's about to be like, oh my god, that's too much, oh my god. He said personal, not fucking prop. If it's a prop firm 50K, then yeah, obviously you're not putting up that much, bro. Like, obviously. Right? Yo, this music. This shit is... Hold on, we need to skip this song, gang. This one's a little... He's going a little crazy on this song. I need some, like... Who the hell are you? Shut up. I don't want your help. Alright, there we go. Honestly, too much for personal too. 50K, 3,500? No, bro. That's not that much. As long as you're trading within 2 to 1, like, that's not that much. Minimum 2 to 1, that's not bad at all. Nah, Violent, you're good. It was just that one song, bro. It's all good. My average win rate is 35%, 1 to 7. Ooh. 35% win rate, 1 to 7. You should, honestly, if I was you, John, the new model that I'm working on, at the inception of this model, when I first started using it initially, very, very similar. Average RR was super, super high, like 8 to 10 R, and my win rate was like probably around 20%. And so I had to like throw things in there. I had to throw in, you know, some other confluences to up the win rate in any way that I could. So if I was you, I would work on somehow, some way, like maybe add some confluences, work on something to potentially bring that win rate a little bit higher. Because if you can get that win rate closer to like 50%, and then you have an average, like, you know, let's just say your average R multiple drops a little bit, and you go from 1 to 7 to like 1 to 5, and then you keep your trade frequency the same, that is a very, very good model. A very good model. How often are you on live chats here? What do you mean, live chats here? Oh, he's talking to somebody else, I think. When are you going to share this model in Discord? I mean, if I do share it, it's going to be to the Discord first, but for now, like, I'm focusing on making sure that this model, the flow model, is drilled into your guys' heads before I start introducing new models, right? Like, I want to make sure you guys, because there's some people that still don't fully understand flow model to its, you know, in its entirety. So I need to make sure that people understand that first and foremost. And once I see that everybody is at that point where they understand that, then I would 100% be fully comfortable sharing a new model with you guys. New York on flow model is great. Yeah, New York and flow model go very, very well together. Even Asia, they do well. Like, genuinely, bro, I'm telling you guys, I've made this model as easy to follow as humanly fucking possible, bro. I've made this so easy to follow, right? Like, it's not difficult to follow this model at all. So, you guys should all be able to follow it, and it's easy to understand too. Like, bro, what other model, like, how many models do you know that can give you a like a full checklist like that, and the discretion is very minimal? Like, there's probably not much, right? There's probably not that many. Maybe a few others that I can name off the top of my head that are my friends. So I would, for sure, if I was you guys, like, I've used just about every model there is. I would focus on trying to understand and master this model to the fullest extent. And then go, you know, maybe experimenting with other models if you feel like it doesn't fully work out for you. If price wicks through a bullish OB to the downside or sweeps it and then it creates a buy model, is it valid? As long as it doesn't close through it, it's still valid, yes. Do I need to watch ICT series to understand this? No. You can literally just go through my YouTube videos, whatever I have up on the 30-day course, and then also the rest of my YouTube videos. Discord is the first link in the description. First link in the description of this live right here. Let's say it's a 15-minute OB, then 1 minute closure below, but no 15-minute closure, just wick, still valid. Yes, it is valid, yes. How do we get flow model? It's in the bottom right, bro. It's in the bottom right. What's the win rate of the flow model so far? I mean, backtest it and check it for yourself, bro. Do you have a haram entry model? What does that even mean? What the hell does that mean, bro? Also, guys, for those of you guys who are unaware, for last week, for what was it last week? Fucking, I'm blanking. NFP. For NFP Friday, we tried doing the 1-day pass. I only set my orders for one side, so obviously we weren't able to do it. But we have a second chance at the 1-day pass on Wednesday this week. Now, Apex is 80% off instead of 71%. They usually run a sale before a big day like this, so you can do the one-day passes. But it's 80% off with code key. I'm gonna do it live again, okay? Just like we did it last time, I'm gonna go live a little bit earlier and set up all my orders and everything in front of you guys. So if you want to do the one-day passes for evals on Apex, make sure you guys get your accounts before Wednesday. And then on Wednesday in the morning, probably at around 8 a.m., I'm gonna go live. We'll do the CPI one-day pass, and then that's it. Not on PPI. PPI does not work for one-day pass. Just letting you guys know now. PPI does not work. It's only CPI. Only CPI. So, I got 15 accounts that I'm gonna be looking to pass. Some of the accounts it might pass, some of the accounts it won't. But I'm gonna be live in my Discord. On the free section of my Discord, not on YouTube, because there's a little bit of a delay on YouTube still. So, if you go to the first link in the description, it's my Discord. There's a free section and a paid section. You can join the free section. I will do the stream in the free section on Wednesday morning. Just make sure you use code KEY, get your accounts on Apex, and yeah. How many accounts did you pass on Friday NFP? I only set up my orders for one side on NFP because I had like a super fucking hard short bias. So I did not set my upside orders. I gave out my orders for the upside if I was to set the upside, and some people set them and some people passed. But I personally did not execute anything on the NFP. So I get to go again on CPI on Wednesday. I've bought all my accounts already, so they're waiting to go. How much is it off with your code? It's 80% off with code KEY right now. So make sure you use that. What indicator are you making? So 2 degrees, if you guys know 2 degrees. 2 degrees is making an indicator for the flow model, which is basically going to pop up the setup. Like, it's going to show you the setup as it forms. You don't have to do any drawing or any of that, and it'll send alerts to your phone. Could you explain in depth about Big Charlie new model? It's really not much different, and I don't know why you're asking me to explain it, because I'm not Big Charlie. What accounts do you use, like 150k versus 100k? So I have 150k. I think the best ones on Apex is 50, 150, 250. Best bang for your buck. No more alpha. No, I still have alpha, but alpha you can't do one-day pass, so I don't do that for like CPI or any of that. Tips on scaling Apex accounts for high RR traders. How to get out of trailing. I would just size up on like an A+ setup. I would size up and look to pass in about 1 or 2 trades. If you have high RR, like, you should be easily passing. It might, like, if it trails, you probably just want to take heavy size off rip and then get a lot of trims in. How many accounts do you have between all firms? So I have 15 Apex, I have 5 Top Step, and I have 2 Alpha. Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, and the Tradeify. Shit, I have not even touched this Tradeify account. We passed a Tradeify one on stream, and I haven't touched it. There was no sweep, bro. It didn't sweep. There's a high or low. There's no sweep. So CSD level is in fact the exact same. When we sleeping today? Soon, bro, soon. I'm not gonna be up all night. I'll tell you that much.
So you're on YouTube watching how to make popcorn, but did you know there's a YouTube music app where you can listen to podcasts about popcorns? Dark and strong.
Buckle up, because it turns out popcorn is pretty hardcore.
Listen for free on the YouTube music app.
Nice push there. See if we can close. Nope, CSD level is the same. Yeah, we have not swept the new lows. When are you looking for longs? I'm looking for longs like up here. Closure above this orange level is my long level. I'm gonna have to size a little bit lighter on this just because we have yeah, literally only because we have fucking a little bit more risk here. SL would be the low. The SMT low. Actually, I'd put it at this low right here. Because, yeah, I'd put it there. We got equal highs and equal lows on ES. ES just never fails to look like shit. Can I trade Bitcoin futures? And you can trade whatever futures. I don't know if you can trade Bitcoin futures or not. I trade gold futures. You can trade like fucking soybean futures and shit, bro, if you want. You can trade everything. Why are equal highs and lows important? It's usually like a draw for price, but ES does it like entirely too often. So it's not really like something I trust. Lean hogs, yeah, you could do lean hog futures. Cattle, bro, there's cattle futures. That's cat, bro. Is there horse futures? We got horse futures or what? Hot dog futures. Yeah, hot dog futures would be tough, bro. Cattle rallied hard the other. Yo, you guys are not real human beings, bro. Oh my god. Cattle futures is fucking real. What in the fuck? Why is cattle futures at an all-time high, gang? Yo, gang, why the fuck is cattle futures at an all-time high? Cattle futures started in 1976. Holy shit, cattle futures is at an all-time high. Just put an all-time high today, right now. Cattle futures put an all-time high in fucking this morning, bro. While we're like bullshitting around on NQ, cattle futures is killing it. What the hell, bro? What have we been doing? We should have just been trading fucking cattle, just long cattle futures. I trade all kinds of shit. Yeah, I wonder like what else people trade. So I know I know a lot of people obviously trade like platinum, crude oil. I feel like those are the bigger ones. Platinum, crude oil, gold, Nasdaq, ES. Lean hog, I feel like a good amount of people trade lean hog, bro. Because I've taken one trade on lean hog before, and it was so nice that I was almost tempted to kind of try it again. I just haven't gotten around to it. Natural gas, that's another one. Which one of these like really moves though? Obviously, with the exception of like NQ and gold, and platinum, oil as well, like crude oil, like what really moves? What moves well? Volatile and predictable. Which one of these has that?
As a Navy doctor, you've assessed vitals and cleared red flags.
Shut up, man. PL, NKD. Nikki futures? What the hell is that, man? PL. Might have to try platinum. What's platinum doing? Wait, yeah, okay, it's the right one. Interesting. What is the correlated asset to platinum? Huh. This looks good. I'm not even gonna lie. Platinum looks good, bro. This might be something I gotta look into. Yo, I know Tory Trades killed this fucking long here, bro. Holy shit. I just know Tory fucking killed this, bro. I just know it. Alright, back to our fucking shitty ass asset class. You know what, bro? Guys, I think I'm gonna look into some platinum. Maybe next stream we could do platinum. Yo, bro, my stream, they're putting me on to platinum, bro.
You know who trades platinum?
Yes. Look, bro, yo, she for sure caught this. Like, without a doubt, she for sure caught this, bro.
Oh, no, dude, she definitely out there.
That's so good. Platinum, like, trades well. Like, it looks like
Can I
it
show
trades
you?
good. Yeah, I don't care. It looks like it trades good.
Bro, they are fucking yapping about stone.
I don't know. I might look into platinum next stream, bro. I feel like it could be worth.
Yo, for those of you new to the stream, plat is short for platinum. We're just using slang. Yo, can you peep this?
What? How?
I'll tell you later.
That's right now?
It's today.
Like from this morning to today?
Yeah.
That's fucking fire, bro. Let's go.
And
Hell
guess
yeah.
what? It's all getting full ported tomorrow morning.
That's fire, bro. Good shit.
Yes, sir.
Wow, bro. I'm actually super impressed with this platinum chart, bro. Like Loki cannot get over that.
Soup's impressed.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking like try that, dude. I don't know why I haven't looked into platinum sooner, bro. I've been over here trying to fucking conquer NQ, and it's just been
Bro, I got
fucking
stopped
bullshitting every day,
I
dude.
got stopped in profit at the top, bro.
We are ditching flow model and switching to Tory trade strat.
We are doing that. Wait, key, low key?
Hmm.
Um,
Who's the hottest female trader? Yo, Verona. How is it always you that's asking me horny ass questions,
Wait, is that
bro?
Who wants us to marry his sister?
Us.
He asked me too.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
He asked you. Yeah, he's the one who wants us to marry his sister, bro.
Shout out Verona, bro.
What you mean, shout out Verona?
Dude, why don't you let me marry your sister?
I
Bro?
thought you said platinum has been ranging for 3 years the other night. Nah, that wasn't platinum, bro. Was it platinum? I must have been on the wrong ticker, because that shit is not fucking ranging at all. What were you saying?
Oh, move your limit to 27. I think you drew it wrong.
Nah, I just drew it a little differently. I know what you're talking about, though. Wait, let me just double check and make sure. You said wait?
927.
Nah, you definitely, for sure drew it wrong. You did.
Father in Christ.
On the 5 minute.
Yeah, on the 5.
Yeah, you drew it wrong. It's just a one candle at 9:55. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where are you getting 27 from? Why do you have it on that one? Why is that gold? Like, why do you have that as gold?
That's my favorite one. That's the best one.
Why is it? Oh, you want to know why?
Why?
I'm on MNQ, gang.
Oh,
That's why.
You know, and MNQ didn't even hit the monthly CE.
Yeah, I know. NQ's a bullshitter, bro. Key, what's your Discord? It's the first link in the description of this live. Flow model on GER 40. GER 40. What the hell is that? There you go. Manpreet has sent the link. Are you long bias right now? Yes, I am. You looking along this? Yeah, I am. Yo, guys, let's Tory trades it out. Hold on. She's got to be onto something, right? Or is she just onto nothing? Like, what are we thinking, chat? Is she onto something or is she onto nothing? Hold on. Looks promising right at the CISD level. Wow. We're gonna Tory trades this out, guys. She is on to something, bro. She's on to something. How do I stop the message alerts from coming to my Mac here?
Put on D&D.
That puts my phone on D&D though, no?
Yeah.
I don't want to be on D&D, gang.
Just do it for the stream.
All right, sweetheart. There are multi 8-figure trendline traders. I know. I know, bro. I know. They're on to something, bro. Add Tory trendline to the checklist. I'm about to, bro. At this point, like, I'm about to. But she uses, like, super, super high time frames. I think she's primarily, like, she's trying to pivot over into swing trading. So I think she's using, like, 4-hour and daily and, like, much higher time frames. I have a question about what broker would you use? I've heard Iron Beam's good. Tradeovate, Ninja Trader, and AMP are pretty much like the only ones that I like and have used. I have never used anything aside from those three. Ever. So I don't know if Iron Beam's good or not. Matter of fact, there's literally a broker called Cobra Trading. You guys know that? There's literally a fucking broker called Cobra Trading, bro. They're about to get a cease and desist from me. Sounds like Dragon Ball Z music, bro. It's not my playlist. Y'all gotta... Yeah, if you don't like the music, you got a bone to pick with Violin, not me. Violin made the playlist. Cobra Trading's for small caps? Really? You know Cobra Trading is a small cap broker?
Yeah.
Like the one that's on TradingView?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I'm making an Apex account now. Make sure you use code KEY at checkout. I'll make it collaborative, but it can only... Yeah, it can only be... That's the thing. We're only limited to, like, certain music because... of the copyright thing. What about Funded Trading Plus? Are they legit, bro? What are these fucking firms, man? What the hell is Funded Trading Plus? I've never heard it.
Yo, funding traders.
Guys, Funded Futures Family Funding Trading. My new one. FFFFF.
Futures funding funded traders.
Futures Funding Family Funded Funders Funding.
Futures funding funded family futures funded. Wait, no, Patrick Whelan had a really good one.
NQ about to break your CSD? I hope so.
You know with YouTube Premium you can watch ad-free, on the go, and
Shut up.
Did you also...
God.
Funded funding funds. Okay.
Foundation of Family Futures Featured Futures Funded Trading.
No, dude, look up. He said I got a new prompt for him named Funded Funding Funds. You can have it free of charge. Funded Futures Funding, Funded Futures Family.
Yo, whoever comes up with the funniest prop firm name that makes me laugh, free account right now. Go. Freaky Trader Funds. Diddle Tinkles. What? That's not a firm. What the fuck is Diddle Tinkles? Small div funding. Funded Doodle Tinky. Freaky Deaky funded. Forever funded, finally, futures funded. Yo, yo, Black Boy Barry, you just said some random ass shit. Yo, you just said some random ass shit, bro. You said diddle tinkles, bro. That's why I laughed. That was fucking stupid, bro. Simon? Wait, what was yours, Simon? Freaky Trader Funds? Nah, I wasn't really laughing at that, bro. I was laughing at Diddle Tinkles, bro. Oh, shit. Yo, Diddle Tinkles is crazy, bro. Yeah, Black Boy Barry, you won, bro. It looks like you won. Shinobi fondles fundeds. What? Why Shinobi?
Yo, did you see that sign on the way here that said Shincock?
Yeah.
I took a picture.
Did you pull up to Shincock?
I took a picture of it.
You should have went.
Dude, I've been there every day, bro. You don't even want
Dude, a picture.
you're
A picture of you in Shincock with the location, like selfie in Shincock with the location Shincock.
Dude, the thing
That would have
is,
hit.
Thing about Shincock, bro, is like, you don't talk about Shincock, but it's like if you know type of thing.
It's like a Fight Club kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like people who's from Shincock.
Yo, we got anyone
Yo,
from
anybody in the chat from Shincock, New York? There's a city in New York called Shincock. Does anybody live there? Who's from there? We just drove by it today. I'm dead ass 30 minutes from there? You're lying, bro. Pull up to Shincock, bro. Yo, Verona will meet you in Shincock with his sister. You heard?
But we're trying to Shincock and Shincock.
Is that your girl on the bed? Yeah, it is.
Bro, y'all are crazy, bro.
Yo, Shinobi, if you want my sister, meet me at 1 a.m. I'll bring her.
Sure, bro. I'll be there.
Longs don't want a long right now. It's okay, bro. We got the trend line trending. So, like, all we gotta do is just wait for that shit to break, bro, and we're good. Bro, the session's ass. Yeah, you're telling me, gang. Y'all were headed to the Hamptons? Yeah, we were on the way to the Hamptons when we saw fucking the city named Shincock, bro. You got 400 people in here. Need to start asking them for likes. Yo, the fact that you guys are not liking the stream is actually diabolical, bro. Why the fuck is nobody liking the stream, bro? Can everybody like the stream? 400 people in here and 196 likes is... Come on, bro. Let's get real with ourselves here. I need some more likes. Everybody like the stream up right now or we're gonna actually stop streams. Like, I'm getting very discouraged. Where's the SMT with ES? Where I drew it. Literally where I drew it, bro. Go on your charts. It's exactly where I drew it. It's on the 1 minute. You guys will see it on the 1 minute time frame. Is a valid entry in a 1 minute? No, bro. Wait for the orange level, the CISD level, to close above on the 1 minute. Is this a Judas swing? No. Can you take your shirt off for us, please, sir? Are you okay? Are you okay? This playlist go crazy. Loki, this song is fire. Who said India Sesh about to open? India Sesh is like low-key, probably India Sesh is probably just starting. Got a couple Apex accounts with your code, thanks. Let's go. See, now that you use code key for your accounts, you are almost guaranteed to pass and get a payout. But that's like the thing. You have to use code key in order to pass and get payout. Key showers with his shirt on, just like swimming in socks. I don't swim in socks. How do you know I swim in socks, huh? This is a personal question for both you and Shinobi, but how would you psychologically go about scaling from 6 figures to 7 and having 5 to 6 figure days? Would appreciate the advice, thanks. I'll let Shinobi answer this first.
So the way psychologically.
Hold on, come closer.
Psychologically, when you're trading and you're doing 6 figures, all it takes is building a cushion, right? Everything comes with cushion. That's like the number. If you guys are trading, bro, the first thing you have to do is build cushion. That's like the number one rule. Once you build that cushion, if you're trying to get to if you're at 6 figures and you're trying to get to 7 figures or scale from 5 to 6, you want to have 6 figures of cushion first before you can scale up. So if you're making $1,000 to $2,000 a day, keep doing that until you have $100K saved up as a cushion, and then you can start sizing up to 5K, 10K position sizes, or that's your average risk to reward. You're risking 5K to make 10K rather than 1K to make 2K, and you slowly do that. When you're trying to get from 6 figures to 7 figures, bro, they're saying some gay shit, aren't they?
They said, "Can I lay on you, Shinobi?"
No. But when you're trying to get from 6 figures to 7 figures, it's completely different because now you're dealing with numbers that you're losing 30K in a day, you're making 70K in a day. Like, that's just not normal, right? So the psychological thing you have to do there is just have everything taken care of, have all your money, like a bunch of money in the bank. You're trading with lighter, like, say you have $500,000, you're not trading with $500,000, you're trading with $250,000. And then what you're doing there is you're just compounding gains and slowly just getting used to having that sort of position size. How many times does it happen to you guys where you usually trade micros and then you start going on tilt? Now you're taking 1 mini, 2 mini, 3 mini, 4 minis, right? Everyone's done that. Everyone's blown accounts that way, right? But then you wonder, you're like, oh, when I'm trade good, why don't I just trade with that size? I did it when I was revenge trading. So you slowly just have to get past that mental barrier of just like, you have to take the size on 1 or 2 times, and after that, you kind of just get used to it. Yo, move the camera off. Bro kept it on me.
All right, I'll answer it now. So go lower. All right, there we go. All right, so for me, scaling from 4 figures a day to like 5, 6 figures a day was something very, very similar to what Shinobi just described as well. And it was more so the detachment from money. So when I made the most amount of money is when I had my P&L completely turned off. And I was literally just sizing based on the setup itself. So if I'm looking at a setup and like if you're using whatever system you're using, right? After a certain point in time, you know if a setup is like an A+ setup or if it's more than likely to play out, right? If I saw one of those setups where it was an A+ setup in my book, I was simply just sizing in on that setup and not looking at my P&L, like not actively looking at my P&L. So for me, it was the detachment from money that helped me scale. Obviously, having a cushion plays a really, really big part into it. Like you have to have some sort of a cushion because if you don't, you're not going to have the psychological ability to size up, right? If you've like, if you're somebody that doesn't really withdraw too often, and keeps your entire balance in the account, because that used to be me, where I would rarely ever withdraw, and I would keep my entire balance in my account fully all the time. And it got to a point where I was like taking almost no money out from trading completely. So when I started taking more withdrawals, I was able to easily size up more. And then obviously like completely turn your P&L off, bro. I promise you guys, it's so underrated, but it's gonna help you guys a lot, bro. Like people don't usually talk about this because people are so focused on the money, and the money aspect of trading. And I feel like a lot of newer traders come into trading because of what they see on social media. And all you see on social media nowadays is the money. And nobody really talks about the fucking grind that goes into trading, right? You guys, like, how many people saw that the guy get paid like 2 mil from Apex and then Kyle got paid 2.5 mil from Apex? There's probably so many people that suck because those tweets had a lot of impressions. Imagine somebody from somebody that's not very familiar with trading or like a brand new beginner trader coming into the market and they're scrolling on Twitter and they see this guy with a $2.5 million payout. What are they immediately like subconsciously thinking? They're thinking, holy shit, like, this guy's doing the same thing I am. I can probably get to this point as well, right? Which is true, right? As true as that might be. You guys don't know Kyle, who got the $2.5 million payout, I just want you to know, was unprofitable for 9 years before he got that payout. 9 fucking years he was unprofitable, okay? So when you focus more on the process over money, that's when you're able to like really, really scale. That's my take on it. But just detach from money and focus on taking good trades. I promise you, like, bro, literally do it for a month. Just do it for a month. And then come back to me in a month and tell me how it's been. My biggest ever day that I had in trading, I won't say the exact amount. It was over 6 figures, right? My biggest ever day trading to this day. It was December of 2021. That day, I had my P&L turned off. There's a direct correlation in that. Okay? I'm just going to let you guys know now. My P&L was turned off. I saw a really, really good setup and I sized in. That's it. I downloaded an app that locks me out after a win on NinjaTrader. Really? What app? Comparison can kill progress. Comparison will 100% kill progress, bro. Like, dude, I'm telling you, I think social media gives the completely wrong impression of trading these days. And I'm telling you guys that now because I was a victim of it when I started as well. Because when I started, it was the same exact situation, bro. I was on Twitter and I would do one scroll like this, bro. One scroll, and I would see people on, and they would just be like making thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And it's the same thing now, bro. I made a tweet about this. There's people that trade a system and they literally don't even let their system fail properly, bro. They don't even they don't use their system the way it's supposed to. They don't give their system enough breathing room. They don't use the system for long enough. And the reason is it's like almost 100% because of social media. What happens is if you have a system, right? Let's say you have a system that is repeatable and profitable, right? It works. It's like a good system. And let's say you take a loss one day and then you go on Twitter, stop fucking spamming. And then you go on Twitter and then you scroll through Twitter and you see, oh, guys made fucking $15,000 today, made $25,000 today, made this amount of money today, whatever. You guys are going to look at that, right, as a beginner or as somebody that's like newer to trading any specific type of model, and you're going to be like, oh, holy shit, like what I'm doing didn't work today, but what this guy is doing made him 20 bands that day. So let me try out what he's doing, and then you switch over to that system, right? And then it's going to be like this endless cycle that's just going to go on and on and on and on until you kind of just like are like, what the fuck am I really even doing? I don't even have a system. So that's why you need to be able to like have a system that you can stick to. And then honestly, bro, my best advice to you guys, like if I can give you one piece of advice right now for somebody who is a beginner, is find a system that resonates with you, that works for your personality as a trader. And as soon as you find that system, get the fuck off of social media. Do not go onto social media, bro. Please, for the love of God, do not go on social media, because that's going to completely fuck your entire learning curve. It's going to completely fuck it up, bro. Get off of social media. Like either you find a system or you find a community and a mentor or whatever. Stick with them. Leave everything, bro. The longest part of your trading journey is finding that system that resonates with you as a trader. Okay? But once you find it, get off of social media, bro. What do you need social media for? You don't. You literally don't need it for anything. Right? The only thing social media is going to do for you is it's just going to mentally fuck you over more and more. So that's what I would do. The reason why it took me so long, it took me a year and a half to become profitable, right? And I'll tell you right now, the reason why it took me so long is because for that year and a half, I was just going from one strategy to another, to another, to another, to another. And I was unable to stick to one strategy because of what I just said earlier about how I would take a loss one day. Like I would have a good system. It'd be going good for like a few weeks, right? For several trades, it was like going really, really well. And I know that the system is profitable and I know it works. And then one day the system doesn't work and somebody else's does. And I'm like, oh shit, maybe mine stopped working. I should go try theirs. And that's it, bro. That's the start of an endless cycle where you're just going to completely fuck yourself over. So that's my advice to you guys, bro. There's so many people that live stream and trade. There's so many people that like have a strategy, some golden strategy to sell to you. There's so many people that give signals. So when you find something that like works for yourself as a trader and works for your personality, like for me, I really wanted, is this guy gonna like, now I was gonna answer your question. I swear to you, I was gonna answer your question. Now I'm not going to, because you've been sitting here spamming. So enjoy that, bro. Anyways, fucking, what was I gonna say, bro? See, now you made me forget what I was gonna say, bro. Fuck you. You're an idiot. You guys hear Shinobi snoring, bro? I don't even know how this guy already fell asleep. This guy's a fucking different kind of human being, bro. He's actually snoring. You guys hear him snoring, right? This guy's not real, bro. He's not real. Wait. Bro, he was literally here giving you guys a lecture like maybe fucking 10 minutes ago, and now he's out like snoring and everything. I don't know how this guy's real, bro. I literally don't know how this guy's real. He's not sleeping in this room, bro. He's getting kicked out, bro. I don't know why he's getting all comfortable snoring and shit. He is getting kicked out. You have a day job as well? No, I don't. I trade for a living. I did have a day job for the longest time. You guys know something? I didn't I didn't quit my job until I made until I had my first 6 figure month trading. I did not quit my job. I was working at my job still because it was very, very difficult for me mentally to make the jump to full-time trading. It was so fucking difficult because I didn't have like complete trust in myself. And when I had my first 6 figure month, I had enough of a cushion to where I could like survive for a whole year basically, even if I didn't make any money trading. So I was like, okay, fuck it. Like I'll quit and I'll, try it out. Okay, this guy's snoring louder and louder, bro. Did you have time to trade at your job or how did that work? All right, so let me tell you guys the story of my job and how it works. So I used to be a car salesman. Basically, like I've had multiple jobs. Straight out of high school, I went straight into full-time work. And I had like probably like 6 jobs, and they were all like in the car industry. Anyways, so all my jobs were in the car industry, and so um, my last job, I was a car salesman, and this was around 2021, right? So I was at this point, like I was already doing decent trading, but not like super well. I was doing decent. This is 2021, and I at my job there was a sales meeting that we all had to go to at 9 a.m. And the sales meeting used to last about an hour long. So it would go from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And at the time, I was trading options. So being on the charts at 9:30 was very, very important because that was like my trade window. That 9:30 to 10 a.m. was my trade window. And so it was impossible for me to trade when I, had to be at this sales meeting. So what I did, I had a really cool manager. My manager, his name is Xavier. Shout out to that guy if he sees this ever. Super, super cool guy. I loved him, bro. Anyways, so Mr. Xavier, if you guys remember a while ago, penny stocks were popping. Zach Morris, Mr. Laid Back, and like all this stuff. If you guys are OGs on Twitter, you guys probably know this era of penny stocks. But there was a penny stock called CEI. And I was in that stock at about like 50 cents, like under $1. And I gave it to my manager under $1 as well. And the stock ended up running to about $4. And my manager, he made $10,000 on it off of my signal, me giving him that signal, even though it wasn't mine. But I told him to buy it, and he made about 10 bands on that. And so he was like, "Yo, I will let you skip out on the 9:30 a.m. Or the 9 a.m. Like sales meeting, and all you have to do is just like do your thing, whatever, but just be done by like 10:30ish. Just be done." And so that was my goal. So me at trading, I would literally just only trade for that first hour from 9:30 to 10:30, and then that would be it. I would be done. And I did that for a while, for a long time, until I had my first 100K month at the dealership, and then I quit. What dealership did you work at brand wise? It was Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram. That was my last one. I worked at a few, bro. I worked at like fucking everything. Dude, it's getting louder and louder, bro, this guy. You trade Trendline, my brother? No, I just have it up there. Were you in the army? Yes, I was in the army. I'm still in the army. I'm National Guard now. Um, but I'll be getting out like this year. Please explain how you differentiate from A plus setup to others like with this model. An A plus setup for me essentially is all of the checklist checked off and a multi-time frame trade. So if the trade that I'm taking here lines up with a higher time frame draw, like if the 4 hour is in my favor, if the daily is in my favor, if the weekly is in my favor, 1 hour is in my favor, like if all the time frames are in my favor, that's an A plus trade, A plus setup. What's your MOS? 11 Bravo. Why are you in the Army? I mean, I signed up like 6 years ago, for mostly for like the benefits and to kind of just like, you know, discipline myself as a human being, which it did help me do. And yeah. Are you Muslim? Yeah, I am. Thoughts on why influencers don't talk about after tax income, only pre-tax? Because you get cooked on taxes. It's like, I mean, depends on where you live, but capital gains, like expect to pay like over 30%, bro. Cap gains tax takes away a good chunk of your income, bro. Like a real fat chunk. It's fucking horrible. How much monthly you making just from trading? So, I mean, it differs, bro. My trading income is like up and down and up and down. So for example, in January, I traded some options along with futures. My options account, I made about almost 70,000, and I did that in my Discord live, like on a small account challenge. And then on futures, I did a little over 40,000, and this is January. February was a little bit slower. I think February I probably did under 50K. March was another account flip. March for me, I made around 50K trading futures, and this is all live account as well. April was very slow. April was probably less than a 30K month, and May, what did I do May? I think May was slow too. I don't remember the exact numbers on May, but May was slow. This is all pre-tax. The numbers I'm giving you guys are all pre-tax. Why trade options? I like them, bro. They're fun. I like options. That's where I started, bro. I got my start in options. How old are you again? I'm 23. How's the F90 treating you? I have a thank you, bro, by the way, but I have a GT3 now. I'm in your stream. I'm getting mentally so strong. If you remember, I told you that day I'm unprofitable from 3 years now. Now I'm getting good. Hell yeah, bro. I love that. That's sick. Yo, no way this Michael Anthony guy. Yo, mods, can we ban this Michael Anthony guy? Long's invalidated here? No, they're not invalidated. We're still in this fat ass fucking gap, bro. It's just the change in state level has changed and is now here. If you guys look at this midnight level, look, I can tell you with absolute certainty, and I don't do this often because I'm not a financial advisor, because somebody's gonna actually like legitimately just take a fucking trade off of this. But this is for sure going higher at some point, not only just because of this 4 hour candle here, but also because of the midnight level, right? We don't have much of a manipulation above midnight, so this has to manipulate midnight at some point. At one point or another, it has to manipulate midnight. It has not done so yet. Yo, let's extend this fucking trend line, man. Let's see what this thing has in store for us. I don't use trend lines. I'm just like low-key fucking around, just drawing this out. I'm about to low-key end stream in a little bit as well. I'm not gonna lie. I'm enjoying being on here, but I am gonna call it a day soon. Can we refuse to pay taxes? My homie makes 30 to 68 months and he refuses to file. No, bro. That is illegal, my friend. How long did it take you to become profitable? 1.5 years. It took me 1.5 years. I'm recognizing new CISD levels, so that's progress for me. Hell yeah, bro. There you go. If the previous 4 hours now have a bottom wick, the next 4 hour, do you also look for the lower distribution? No. What's so important about midnight? It's a true open, so generally you have a manipulation above or below midnight. If I join your morning trades, I'll make money every month with a prop account. I mean, I can't tell you you'll make money every month. I will tell you you'll learn something every fucking day. I'm not gonna like sit here and run you guys through like different fucking guarantees telling you you'll make money by signal botting me. Like look, listen to me, bro. The goal for me to come on live, whether it's here or whether it's in my Discord, is not so I can give out a bunch of signals and then you guys copy all my fucking signals and then, you know, that's it. That's not my goal, right? If that's what you're looking for, there's 100 other places you can go to. My goal is to teach you guys how to actually do this shit, right? Like, this is the entire reason why my YouTube and my Discord is full of trade breakdowns, because when I'm in a trade, this is the reason why I go live. I want you guys to know what I'm looking at, know why I'm looking at it, and then as I enter the trade, I need you to know why I'm in it, what the setup is, right? I understand everything about the trade itself, and then I'll obviously like run you through. Basically, you're in my brain as I'm in the trade, right? So the goal is for you guys to genuinely learn, not just signal bot. Now, if you are a signal botter, that my Discord is probably not a place for you. If you like genuinely want to learn, then yeah, it can be a very, very great place for you. But other than that, like if you're a signal botter, majority signal botters join and then leave right away. So that's probably what's going to happen to you if you're a signal botter. Yeah, bro really is snoring up a storm right now. It's crazy work. This guy, bro. How much are we gonna snore, man? Is that trade checklist interactive? Can you click it? No, you have to open up the indicator. It's kind of... I wish it was interactive, but it's not. Bro. Yeah, I'm about to get off soon. All right, well, I'll be live tomorrow, 9 p.m. As well. If you guys are new, I'm live every day, 9 p.m., unless I say I'm not going live. So I'll be live tomorrow, 9 p.m. as well, even though tomorrow I don't expect it to be all that great. No, my Discord is not the same as Shinobi's. But, all right. I'll see you guys. If you're in the Discord, I'll see you guys in New York session tomorrow morning. If you're not in the Discord, I will see you guys on YouTube. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a good one, gang. Peace out.